made another video. It's basically just stating how I feel different in Darwin to SA in crime rate, you could say. Up in Darwin, spent 10 years, you actually felt much better. Up and down, because you feel much safer. You may have locals up there not asking you for money, etc., but you don't feel threatened from them, and not drunks as well. And basically, spending 10 years up there, honestly, you do feel safe. And basically, as you understand why the police up there get sick of booking the same people over and over into the court or in jail. And it's also interesting as well when it comes to shoplifting up there. It happens everywhere. It's like, basically, how can I put it? It's like same people again, and I said to a store detective, if it's not the police, it'll be the court system. If it's the police, it won't be the court system, like letting down the justice system of not teaching other people, okay, if you steal, this is what happens. And like, when I was up there, they had 3 strikes and you're out. So basically, if you steal an item which is worth, let's say $20, you lose 1 warning. If you do a second time, you get a second warning, and when you get to the 3rd time, you're gone. And like, basically, it would I think it was for a month, and gradually increased. Also, thing is, with down here where we're staying in a western suburb house temporarily, it's, how can I say, it's, my parents and I, we don't actually feel safe where we are. We're hopefully moving by end of July, between end of July to September, to a new premises, and we actually been there quite a few times looking at the house. It's going quite good. We actually find it much quieter where we are now. The reasons where we're not safe at the moment is because we got idiots doing burnouts, people using the street as a raceway, you have a number of things, like basically no common sense really in this suburb anymore. After when it was about 1 street up where we are, we actually felt it was different. 10 years was completely different story, but now after 10 years where we're at the moment, we don't feel safe at all. We've had 2 houses down, a car got torched. We think it might have got stolen, then they torched it. That last Sunday morning, coming home from the nightclub, came out on the street. I was basically in my bedroom, and basically there was a car on the corner of this street, and what was happening was it was a stolen car, as I mentioned in my other video, and basically it did wheel spins. And before he did the wheel spins, he was actually checking out the other cars on that same street, even mine. When I noticed that my parents said to me put my car off the street, so which I did, and the person across the road came out and told me he reported to the police, and he was worried about his mate's car because I think he was looking after it, and basically like I thought I really would, half of the time I think would go back up to Darwin and prefer and live there and feel safe. The downshift guy, I'm not sure if you guys notice the same thing coming from NT, where you got smaller population to a bigger population, and realise you got big, more, I don't know how Western Australia crime rate is, but it's probably going to be much, it's probably smaller, I don't know, but Perth, what their crime rate is, etc. But you probably feel much better of probably fine, depends on what suburb you go to stay at. It may be a high crime area, maybe not, and we basically found where we are, worst suburb we ever went back to, and basically we're just hanging out for a new house to be finished building. They've got the brickwork up, basically one side of it, basically the garage part, so it's coming on slowly, but we really want to get out of this neighbourhood and go to another neighbourhood where it used to be all housing trusts, and with some housing trusts they've actually bulldozed probably 80%, kept 20%, and probably what they've done is, with the old housing trusts, is the project people who are involved in the project actually do the 20% of the houses. I'm honestly not sure what the percentage is on the housing trust, how many there are, but with the housing trust which they keep, they basically do them up, then they sell it, and basically with the other ones they just bulldoze it and basically subdivide the land, and then they put sell the blocks off, and there's basically 6 builders who you can choose from to build your dream house. Yeah, so just let you know that downshift guy, that you may be in for a shock with the crime rate. Depends what suburb you go to stay in. When you get to actual Perth, you probably feel better staying up and down than Perth. And before you actually do leave, why don't you get a Darwin stubby and take it down to Perth to bit of memory of Darwin as well. And I hope everything goes for the best. See ya. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that'll hurt you. You'd stay. I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I said the things I said. As I can have it, you just keep inside. Words are like rebels, they move sometimes.